Dale's just going to introduce my brother, Luke, who's not my blood brother, but
May as well be.
May as well be. So, here's Mum.
And he may as well be my son because I've adopted him. So, yes. He wrote the music for this song, and I think I probably wrote the lyrics. Sometimes we cross over and do a bit of both each, but we like that collaboration. And we did that with this song called Captivated. And really what it is Psalm 139 from the Bible. Who wrote that psalm, David?
Psalm 139.
Yes.
Well, I could guess that David wrote it, but
Do you
I'm not
think
sure.
so? Oh. Usually he knows every verse in the Bible. So
The good brethren background.
Yes, the good old, yes. Anyway, the psalm is absolutely amazing because it talks about the fact that if I go to the ends of the earth, you'll find me. Wherever I go, you're always going to be there pursuing me. And so we've written this in a very passionate way, both musically and along with the lovely orchestral background, and then with the lyrics in a way that you will see how God intentionally made you and formed you and loves you and will always love you and will always come after you no matter where you try to go to. So Luke will...
We're wanting Luke to...
Yes, he will tell you a story.
His story.
About... It's just beautiful.
It is wonderful.
Luke
so
is a trophy.
He's coming to do that.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Luke.
Thanks.
I don't know about trophy, definitely son. And for me, it was in my very early years that I met David and Dale through an album of songs. My particular album, and I was like, I think about 4, when my parents got an album called, maybe 4 or 6 or something, but that my parents got an album called Sing a Song of Scripture that was being particularly made for children. It had a storybook with children's pictures, and it had this vinyl that I would listen to regularly and therefore learn scriptures as I had learnt the songs. So that was my encounter with the Garratts. It was in my latter teenage years that I met them personally. And since then, I'm now 54, we have had a long-term and beautiful relationship. Yes, we're truly whānau or family. And I'm grateful to God for the relationship that we have and the journey over many years that we've done together. I was 10 days old. I was adopted into the Morgan family. My Morgan family brought me up, nurtured me in love, were kind and generous, and provided a beautiful home that was safe for me. And I will forever appreciate my Morgan family and those early years of being cared for. Oddly, although it's not as odd now that I know after I've talked to other people that have been adopted, kind of feels like it was maybe more normal. But at the time it was oddly, I had another monologue going in my soul that said there's something wrong with you. You don't fit. You're bad. You are a reject. And that's an unusual thing to grow with because it kind of pollutes the way you see the world. And I know that some of you will understand that. But at the time I found that a very isolating belief. So it didn't really let the love that was extended, the nurture, the care, land in a place that made my world feel safe. So for quite a number of my early years, I felt unsafe. And to live from a position of being unsafe doesn't give you a great quality of life. In the end, I would have to describe my experience leading me to self-hatred. And so for a number of my years, I genuinely hated myself and was uncomfortable with who I was and in my own skin. I realize this is way more common now, but at the time, as I said, it felt like I was the only one on this planet who had that experience. I grew up in a Christian family going to church. I believed that God loved the world. I guess I didn't believe that I was part of the world that he loved. I believed that I would have fallen into the sinner category. I'd fall into you're a bad person and not a good person. And so as that was shaping me, I realized that it was probably not until somewhere in my 20s that the truth of the scripture that's sung about in the song Captivated became a part of my reality. And when I actually for the first time understood that I was seen, that I was actually chosen, that before I was even born, I wasn't a mistake. This isn't a mistake. The fact that I am on this planet was a plan, and that I've got a reason and a purpose to live. That was an incredible revelation, and has become a courage and a comfort to my journey, so that I get to this point now of being comfortable in the skin that I live in. Being at peace with who Kaa-Morgan is, being at peace with who Kaa-Morgan is, flaws and all, because none of us are perfect, but I'm not bad. None of us are the completed picture, but I'm under construction, and I'm happy to be under construction and growing and able to enjoy life and relationship and know I've got a place in the places that I go. This song takes something of that psalm, and we're praying together, that it would be courage to you. It would be like light to you if you need that in a dark space. It would be hope to you if you find yourself with a measure of hopelessness that I totally understand. That it would be courage to you if you feel like you're weak. Our desire is that this would be beauty to you as you listen to Captivated.
You can see me in the dark, for everything is light to you. You hear me when I'm miles away, while in my heart I long to stay. Though morning wings take me on, still you will find me, lead me home. You know my thoughts, you know everything about me, and every moment, for you know my ways. My life was written down, you planned my destiny. I surrender, captivated by your love. Though morning winds would take me on, still you will find me, lead me home. For everything there is of me, you knew before I came to be. Within my heart I always knew that I was born to be with you. You know my thoughts, you know everything about me, life was written down. You planned my destiny. I surrender, captivated by your love. You know my thoughts. You know everything about me, and every moment. For you know my ways. My life was written down. You planned my destiny. I surrender, captivated by your love. My life was written down. You planned my destiny. I surrender, captivated by